How you doing?
That's Ben.
Danny.
Oh, hey, Ben.
Hi.
Oh.
There's Tom.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Deanna. Hi, Benson.
Hi.
Okay. I guess, Deanna, I guess you should drive. Let me see.
Okay.
Do I have to give control? Let's see if I have to do that.
Nolan.
Okay, I gave keyboard and mouse control.
Okay, hold on. My son's about to pull the curtains down. No. No, no, no. Stop. Stop. No, no, no. Not the curtains. Go play with your toys. No, go play with your toys. This way. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I guess the first thing we had issues with the last time was the producing of the Kanban. Was that right?
Yeah. I think you just go through from the start of it, create a Kanban and go
Okay,
from there.
the transaction log. Which one is the one I want again?
Oh, here, let me take control.
What the heck is this? Ella, no. Okay, so I'll go down and I'll make a Kanban, and we'll test that out in the produce goods then.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I'm trying to do so many things at once. My dinner's overflowing. Okay. Oh my god, now my mouse stopped working. Oh, come on. Is that me, or did I lose control of this?
Let's see. I can give it back to you to see if it works.
No, what the heck happened?
You're
I
checked
think I
off
hit
as
something on my keyboard. I think I hit something on my keyboard that turned my mouse off. Yeah.
Does your mouse work on your computer?
No.
Okay.
Shoot. Can you get me back on the 2 intro 5? The part code? The item code?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, you can close that out.
Okay.
And then produce goods.
Just click import.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got my mouse working. There's like this little button in the far left corner of the mouse pad, and if you hit it, it turns your mouse off. So apparently I hit it. No, don't put that in your mouth.
Yeah, stop it, Peanut.
He's at that phase now. Everything goes in the mouth. Okay, so that worked. That's good. So the produced goods works. Let's test out shipping.
Boy, it's really thinking to find that one Kanban.
I know. I know. Even though it's right at the top, I just saw it. I don't know why it would take so long.
I might have to put some indexes on the tables.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of waiting, so I'm just gonna. Can we exit that? No, not let me. I think it's frozen. Can you hit your escape button?
No. I think it'll come back as soon as it finds that one row.
The row that's the second one on the page. Owen.
Okay.
Hello. I need one of you to come watch your brother. I'm in a meeting. Sorry, guys. I need one of you to watch your brother while I finish this meeting, please. I can't be in this meeting and have him. Here. Thank you. Oh, I found it? Oh, good. That's perfect.
So the shipping works?
Yeah, the not shift report to make sure something comes up, even if it's blank. When I push that button, it should show me everything that was built within a certain time frame that hasn't been shipped yet. Or no, let me say that again. Stuff that's marked for shipping in that week that hasn't been shipped yet.
Okay. So that came up empty. Did that run
I mean,
correctly?
there's nothing on this. Yeah, it should have. That means that there was nothing on the scanner log that should have been shipped.
Okay.
So it normally just brings up that query.
Huh?
It just brought up a query view. So, I mean, that's what it normally does. It just brings that up.
Yeah, like which one's the transaction log again? I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's this one.
So if I took like one of the ones that, if I took this one here and I put it for shipping for today, but I don't pull the shipment, it should come up on that report. Because it should tell me you have something on the scanner log that says it was shipped, but you haven't pulled it into a manifest yet. It didn't though. That's not good. Yeah, see, it should be, that's today's date, so it should be pulling that up for me, saying you haven't pulled it into a shipping manifest yet. But it's not, it's coming up blank.
Let's take a look at it real fast. Query scans not shipped.
There's a TR in the front.
Yeah. There's the GoToMeeting windows in front of it. I couldn't see it. So
Oh, you
something
know
in the
what?
data. Yeah, so something in the
I
data
think
is
I
not.
might know what it is.
Go ahead.
I think it might be that, I think it might be the Kanban number itself, because it's not 8 digits long.
Oh, okay.
It's just a guess, though. Nope, wasn't it.
Well, if we bring up that query one more time.
It may be that it actually has a string in that field and not a null value now, because she edited it in the table.
shipping date -2, is it for only maybe for 2 days? Shipping manifest date?
But that shouldn't affect it because I did it for the same day.
Yeah.
Look at post ship is null or not equal to Y. Put an N in there. Maybe there's a string because you edited it right in the table. So maybe it's no longer null, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Different in there, like an N.
Which one did you edit before?
Last one, wasn't it?
Very last one.
Second to last one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
saying
This one, if I change to N, maybe it'll show up.
No, the post ship.
It was shipped, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's enter 3 times, I think. Next one over. Yeah, that one.
So let's put an N.
Yeah, try that.
Nope.
Alright, so it has to do with the production date, I think.
Oh, wow, look at all the seconds.
Yeah, I took out the filter for the production date.
Oh, okay.
So it has to do something with the data with the production date.
Okay.
So that was why that wasn't showing up. So form shipping manifest. Are there 2 dates on the screen? This date and this date has to be between the same date. I wonder if we went like this and opened this date up.
What about the Kanban filter?
Yeah.
No, it has to be something with that production date because as soon as you took that off, everything showed up.
Okay. So I just manually put in a month date range. So it does after that production date, which I thought
Okay.
we had set anyway, but
So how will we make that so that no matter what day something comes up?
it's,
Just forget it. No, it's all right. Is there maybe something wrong with the form itself?
I'm gonna check what the two filters are there, what the date filters are, what it's returning to this to the query. It's relying on that form that's open.
Yeah, and that's why maybe something with the name of the form is different, where it can't pull it up.
Now, the form names didn't change. The only thing that changed is the underlying data. But dates are treated differently in Access.
Well, you see those two dates that it returns? It says date 1 is December 28th, and the other one is January 1st.
That's weird.
That is weird. Well, that explains why that doesn't return any results.
Yeah. Why would it?
Yeah.
So it's these two like hidden fields down here is what it's pulling from.
Oh, I was under the assumption it was pulling from the actual dates that were appearing.
Well, it sort of does, I guess. It says ship date, or the So it uses this date up here, and the beginning date then is, it should be that date minus 3. It's not treating that as a date.
Yeah, it doesn't know what to do with
It's treating it as a string, I bet.
or an integer. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like the original problem, the dates. You know, there are mathematical functions against these dates that SQL just doesn't support.
Like I wonder if I went like this. I wonder if I went like that, wrap that in a date function, and it would convert that to a date on the fly. But there, you know, that kind of stuff could be all over this system.
Yeah, I know it.
That's hard. That's hard to ferret out. So
Well,
let's save that and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, see now look at the date looking a lot better already. So now let's run that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's click not shipped.
So just from converting it from the access to the SQL, a lot of the way it's written is just not, it wasn't converting right.
The way it's written, yeah, they treat fields, access fields can treat dates like numbers. It can subtract stuff and add stuff to it, but SQL doesn't like it. So, yeah, Tom's right. I mean, there's a lot of places in the code. The problem is you can't search for it because it's not in code, it's embedded in queries.
Yeah.
And you can't find it until you stumble across it and break it.
So if we set this one to today, I think it should show up. I hope.
If it does show up, can we broaden the parameters on to catch maybe a week's worth?
Sure. Yeah, we could do that. You know, right now. I can just set it to a week.
Oh, there it is. It should have set the destination though.
So in this case, I can just set the first field instead of back 3 days, back 7 days, and I'll just go forward 2 days. I don't think you should have anything more than that, but just to broaden the scope of it a little bit.
Okay. Is there a reason why that didn't put up a destination? I'm gonna go back into transaction log and make sure. I was always positive we had a destination in for that Kanban number.
Okay. In the transaction log?
Yeah. Oh, I thought I clicked it. I'm sorry. See, it should have brought it up even though it wasn't popularized. What happened? What should I do?
I'm gonna take control.
I'll learn this.
It had a destination on this one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not sure if it's because it's not capitalized. It should automatically read it. Because when you go into the shipping manifest and that report comes up, there's a section, there's a section for destination, and it should tell me outside services or outside freight. Right before Kanban.
Well, so we entered it here in the transaction log. It has the link to Kanban and then destination, so that for that row it must not be in the Kanban table. That row that we edited was something that I added during testing, so.
Okay. Okay. I understand what you're saying. So it's, okay, if I search that, oh, that's right, because you know what? I changed, yeah, I added those 3 zeros on the transaction log, not on the Kanban list.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Shipping reports, that's what I invoice off of.
I'm assuming you expected it to show up there?
It's nothing, sometimes nothing does show up as long as there's no problems.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the report by price. There should be one item on there, and it should be the one that we ship. Yep. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you did 20, quantity 20, so
Yep.
that's right.
Yep, that's good. Okay, so then let's test out the hours. Do this heading. All right, that brings that up. We'll create this. Yep, and summit. Perfect. Perfect. I think everything looks good from what I can tell. And I think the only reason that
Why don't we do this then? You know, Thomas can update the changes or upload the changes that he made during this go-to-meeting. And what I'll do is I'll install it on your scanner box because we have a separate instance set up for that for the SQL data. Because we got to
yeah,
convert
CastPack 5
over.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll stage it there, and you can go through it at work and just see if you find any other issues, because it kind of be a good test to see whether or not, you know, taking your current data and upload it, you know, upsizing it to SQL. We need to do that. And then you get back to us, and if it looks good, we'll just throw the switch. We'll turn it over.
Okay, that sounds good. That way, you throw the data in that's in the system thus far. I could actually do some testing pay sheets, and I can compare them to the payroll we just ran and make sure that everything matches up.
Yep. Yep.
So that'll be good.
So Thomas, did you give me a backup as well of the SQL database, because you said you made some changes?
Yeah, there were only a few, but you know, I know the one got you.
Or were they data changes?
One, I know, like on the transaction log, that TBL transaction log, like it didn't work when I first got it. I had to set a default value to 0, and the identity seed needed to be set. It was, you know,
okay.
set
So
to
what I'm going to do is I'm going to use yours as a model and just run SQL compare against the upsized database that I create out of.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, just do hers, pull it right to SQL, do the Redgate, you know, the SQL compare, and I'll give you that one gotcha for the identity seed, because I had to set it, like if it was at record, you know, 5,000, I had to set it, the seed to 5,001, so it wouldn't bump into anything. But
I'll do that, and then I just need your update for today's, for the front end, for the UI.
Sure. Okay, I'll send that to you.
If you put that in your folder, I'll try to get to it early tomorrow morning, Deanna, and then we'll get you all set up.
Okay, were we able, while you were in there, were you able to set Shift A, B, and C? Like as far as the scanner log, I think I mentioned it the last meeting asking if we could add that in, where when my scans come in, if it would separate it from first shift, second shift, and third shift. Because right now it does first and second, but I added a third shift in. So I was hoping that any scans that come in between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. would go on to the next day's like shift C.
I didn't make any. I did not make that change. If you want me to make that change, that's fine. But I think we should get this part into production first before we throw a new change.
Okay, yeah, because right now with the way the old system's going, we're having to go in every day and literally change the scan dates and production dates, and it's just taking forever.
Okay.
Because it's getting broken into 2 days and it's on like different shifts.
Do you think that sounds right, Benson? Do you think we should get this in production before making additional changes?
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, we need to put this to bed and then make sure everything's working correctly, because
I'd hate to make an additional change that adds another bug or problem to the system that
Okay, yeah, I understand.
I mean, you're dealing with it now, Deanna. If you can deal with it for a little bit longer, that'd be great. And then we can deal with, let's wrap this up and then move on to that.
Yeah, I'll proof out all the changes, and I'll go through with a fine-tooth comb and run every report I have, and every scenario that we go through. That way we can get it fully operational.
Yep. Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks.
Okay, Thomas, just upload your changes, and I'll deal with it in the morning.
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night.